Good morning, fellas. How are we doing today? What's up? What's up? A beautiful Friday. Good morning to you all. How are we doing today? Saturday, good morning. If you're watching the stream recap, don't worry. I'm thinking about you too. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? We're back on PokeMMO, preparing in sort of in a middle ground period between the Halloween events and event season in general, heading into the upcoming Christmas event, possible things going on, things like Christmas raids. We just don't really know. A possible new Uber tier legendary that could be temporarily owned, similar to Darkrai. Anything is possible with this upcoming Christmas event. That's the big thing that we need to understand. We are leaving behind the old Elfbot event, which, you know, used to be the event of choice, going to Twist Mountain, doing the dungeon there, getting Elfbot stuff. We finished all the Elfbots. We finished all the typings of Elfbot costumes. We even did fairy Elfbot stuff, which is what I wear on my main account actually in game. So we're moving on in PokeMMO. It's going to be a new year, an exciting new year, an exciting new Christmas event, which I'm really excited for. So it's cool to see old holiday content actually finally get replaced. But today I'm making storyline progress on an alt account called Dr. Nasty that I named that in 2013 when I was like 14-15 years old, so excuse the name. But I have 4 gym badges obtained, and I'm making progress on this account. I want to have it eventually all the storylines done, but really as many storylines done as possible. And it's funny because this is an account that has 8 hours of game time on it, right? Since 2013. There's so much more that needs to be done on this account. A lot needs to be done. And I like having it on the same login. So this is an account that's on the same login as a Patrouski account, so I can abuse the account box. The account box is just super good. So today we're going to be casually making our way through Kanto, just sort of having fun, answering questions from chat, talking to you guys, figuring out what people are worried about or wondering about in regards to the upcoming events and what's happening in PokeMMO, and just working our way through Kanto. So next up is the Rocket Hideout. We just got our 4th gym badge with Erica, so we can access the GTL, so we could start making Pokeyen on this account if we really needed to. But I'm really here for storyline progress and maybe catching alphas and such as they come along. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. But good morning, welcome to PokeMMO Stream Recap 222, I believe. It's an honor to have you all. Hope you're having a great day, and hopefully you're playing some PokeMMO on the side while watching. What's up, fellas? I'm more worried that a 15-year-old misspelled doctor. I think, I could be wrong. I'm hoping it was because doctor was taken, like OR. I'm hoping that is why. But to be honest, it could have been either or. It totally could have been that I misspelled it. I honestly can't even sit here and pretend like, oh yeah, I know for sure that I don't know. I was a dumb little twerp is what I can say. Was not the brightest 15-year-old by any means. Back from yo, what's up, dude? Super fair. I actually like want to script and make a video soon talking about just how PokeMMO is a seasonal game for so many players and sort of the problems that arises, the benefits. You know, there's a lot of really interesting stuff. How are you? Okay, Mr. Brits on bottom. How are you doing today, Tom? What's up, dude? How are you feeling today, Tom? I could look up a super quick guide on the quickest way through here, and honestly I might do that in a sec. Good morning, Aaron. What's up? Good morning, Lord Doctor. How you doing? Good morning, Drells. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Duty. Good morning, Shizu. Good morning, Cody. Good morning, Matthias. How you doing? Peter. Good morning. Malaika, good morning. Panda, good morning. Sorry if I butchered the name. Abagosh, how you doing? I'm doing great, man. I'm feeling pretty good. How are you feeling today, dude? Good morning, good morning. I'm gonna just battle all the trainers, but I might look up a quick route here in a sec. Rocket Hideout Guide Pokemon. It's like a 6-minute walkthrough that should be pretty fast. Ooh. Let's mute the video. Let's first finish fighting this guy. Okay, they just go straight down the staircase, so we're gonna follow this guy's guide here in a quick sec to get through here a little bit faster. Hopefully soon done with the OT Pokedex. Good luck to you, man. Massive good luck. That is a big grind. I think it's I always glaze like I think it's one of my favorite things in PokeMMO. One of my favorite beautiful incredible things is that the game rewards you for completing the Pokedex. I genuinely think it's like super cool. How many Pokemon games like I mean, I guess some of them do reward you for completing the Pokedex, but it's not like the problem is once you complete the Pokedex in traditional Pokemon games, the game sort of ends. It's like you're done. Versus like in PokeMMO, things kind of just get started. You get like a really, really good reward for completing the Pokedex, which feels very, very good. Yo, I'm happy to see you too, Aaron. What's up, man? How you doing, man? How you feeling? Let me scroll back down. Shizu, about to show out True. Good luck, Shizu. And Shizu is such a good shiny, dude. Such a good shiny. Dude, I'm happy to hear it with the great IVs is too generous. I tried to make things. A lot of people waited like 2 to 3 weeks for those doctors, so I tried to make them, you know, pretty decent. Feeling hype for Xmas? Yeah, dude, there you go. That's a huge part of PokeMMO, dude. So many players. It's totally, yeah. Definitely don't feel bad. This is a really common sentiment. I want to let players know that it's totally okay, and obviously just make progress at your own pace and like do what you can do, and only play PokeMMO if it's fun for you, you know. But someone said, yeah, I just came back from a long break and I missed the Halloween event, but I'm feeling very hyped for Xmas, dude. I want to make a video very soon talking about how PokeMMO is like a very seasonal game for a lot of people, and as exciting, as interesting, and fun as event seasons are, they also burn people out. A lot of people get burned out after Halloween event, after Christmas, and then end up not doing the Lunar New Year event, or they're burned out for the Halloween event and then end up not doing, you know, people miss. It's more likely that people on average miss 1 or 2 events versus doing all 3. Doing all 3 events is really intense and really tough. And it's really only for, yeah, like for turbo nerds like myself, right? Like if you do all 3 events and you participate in them all and you do much, then you're working really hard, and it's awesome. It's very, very cool, but it's normal to let it be known to miss certain events. It's a lot, man. There's a lot going on during these like 2 weeks periods. Also, like, people are spending hours and weeks prepping for these 2-week little segments, all the Pokeyen stuff, right? As well as in those 2-week periods, a lot of times people are playing 10 hours a day for multiple days, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days sometimes. So it's a ton. Why are we typing twerks in chat? I don't know if we got the trade mons, no friends. I think one of the coolest things in PokeMMO is the ease of access to get trade Pokemon. One of the easy underrated things for sure. I got a 3 times 0 Trapinch. Yeah, it was a British Trapinch. And 1 times 31. And 1 times 31. Pat, I've had this question for a while now. What can I realistically do to save for the event as a player who has 3 regions done? I feel like I've missed out on the Halloween event because I was such a new player. So asking for a new player who just asking for the new players who come before the event. The best thing you can do as a new player before events is just try to, number 1, complete Kanto, because generally Kanto is the best for events. You probably noticed that during the Halloween event, most calls get done in Kanto because it's the region that's been in the game the longest, so the most amount of people have it done, if that makes sense. As well as, so a little trap my storyline stuff, as well as just get as many regions done as possible and try to save up as much Pokeyen as possible. That's a really boring answer, is just try to get as much done as possible and save up as much Pokeyen. If you're a new player as well, like, feel free to build like a Typhlosion that can be used for gym reruns and PVM. There's certain Pokemon that can be dual used or like used in multiple ways, multifaceted, I guess. So there's tons of things you can do, but it's important. New players shouldn't expect to, and probably shouldn't be able to. I know it sounds a little mean, but you shouldn't be able to do all the content. If you're new to something by definition, you shouldn't have access to all the content or be able to do everything that players have worked so hard to be able to do. I always compare it to like, most grindy games, like MMOs, are very comparable to go to the gym, right? If someone is brand new to the gym, they can't really participate. They can participate, but they're not really gonna do well or be able to do well in like weightlifting competitions. And it doesn't make any sense. Like, imagine being new to the gym and complaining that someone can lift more weights than you, right? It's like, well, that guy's been there for years, like working on himself and like making that progress. Like, you shouldn't see that and be like, oh man, like that's unfair. You should see that and be like, wow, that's motivating. I want to reach that stage, right? I feel like that's a really important mindset thing to factor in. 500 Helix fossils, the fuck happened? Dude, fossils are so tempting. Thank you for the sub, by the way, Nappy. I feel like you just subbed. Thank you so much, man, for 3 months. I'm so excited for the Ravens game. When is the Ravens game? Oh, I did just realize. Oh, no. When is the Ravens game? It's okay. Whew. It's actually a really good thing for me. The Ravens game is at Monday. The Ravens game is on Monday this upcoming week, which is actually really good for me schedule-wise. So kind of happy about that. Kind of lucky there. I know. Shake my head, Mist. It's so unlucky. Why are we typing colon twerks colon? Or sorry, not colon. It's asterisk, right? There you go. That's the actually, Patrouski, the symbol you're looking for is called asterisk. I know. Okay, there we go. Let's get back to the guide and see what we are chewing. Truing. Wait, what the? This guy went a totally different path than I expected. He just goes down this staircase. Maybe we should just watch in live time. Let's just try to watch in live time and do this. I don't think it'll actually be that hard. Here. Let me actually bring this over so I can see. I want to see chat at the same time is the only quote-unquote problem to solve. One sec. I'm watching a quick YouTube guide. I'm only gonna move on. The only thing I know is battling. I'm just doing every storyline. That's perfect. That's awesome. Now, obviously, if you get bored, I recommend trying to, switch it up. But that is like the best way to make progress is just get all the storylines done, and learn as you go. Exactly. Absolutely. Stuck at the Elite Four. Dude, it is so... I always say, like, I got stuck at certain points in the universe. Back in, like, 2017, 2019, there were so many times in the storylines where I got stuck, When's the 11th anniversary? Now it would be, like, the 13th if it ended up coming out, Hector. I would love to see one next year. Definitely in a funny position with that. I'm going to follow this guide really quick, so sorry if I ignore you, chat. I still love you. Don't worry. Okay, this guy goes here. He goes here. We're gonna have to fight this guy. Oh, just kidding. We don't have to fight him. Easy peasy. Outskilled. So we can run, but this guy, I don't know if he isn't running or can't run. He might not be running on purpose to like make the guide easier to follow. Which is so here we fight this guy. Perfect. Get the lift key. Boom, bam. There we go. Wait, we don't have to fight him? Wait, what? Why do we not have to fight him? Wait, that's so funny. Anyway, Chelsea hates us, he ignores chat. True. What's up, Haku? How you doing? Actually, true and real. I'm aware of the Porygon Z strat. I'm going to appreciate no backseating today, guys, if possible, unless I ask for it. I'm aware of the Porygon Z strats. I used it during my Johto run. I'm keeping this Porygon, specifically not a Porygon Z, because it is just a competitive NU Porygon that I built that I just so happen to be using for the storyline. You don't need anything perfect. You just need, enough, right? Probably already had the key. I don't think so. Missed. I don't think so, because, could be wrong. The little staircase wasn't revealed. I had to like go click on the poster. I think once you reveal that, it like stays revealed, right? In the Celadon Casino. I could be wrong though. Also, it's very possible this account just has some really fucking weird quirks, like unironically, because it's an account from 2013 that made partial storyline progress and never continued. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I feel like I'm already seeing some of that. Like, I didn't have to battle a trainer, but I don't think I had the key, the lift key. But then also, like, the stairs weren't revealed in the thing. Yeah, I'm having some weird quirks. And it wouldn't surprise me if I see some weird quirks while doing this storyline. Because, keep in mind, this is an account that I did half the storyline on back in 2013. This game and the storyline has changed tremendously since that time period. I had a similar thing on my main account where I had never gotten the cast form trade Pokemon or egg Pokemon or whatever in like the Hoenn storyline, and I went and I tried to get it and it wasn't there, and I had for sure never gotten it before. It was like some super weird. So like there are weird bugs occasionally if you're playing an account that is so old, and has weird storyline progress stuff. It might make for some weird quirks. So I'll see if I can find or point any of those out during the storyline, but so far it's mostly minimal. I'm gonna follow this guide. But I don't think he just said that I dropped the key. I think he had a different line at the start. I understand that, Vincer. I understand. I know that. But I'm pretty sure he didn't just say. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. It's very possible I already had the key, but I kind of doubt it, but I could be. No, because I battled a trainer. No, I'm sorry. This is for sure my first time in here. Because I battled a trainer. Like right when the first trainer, when I came in, I battled him. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be weird storyline stuff. I could be wrong. Let me get back to where I'm at. Okay, go out here. Go this way. Go here. Yo, what's up, Blue Tutorial? How you doing, dude? But you're hacking. True. True. Could have been a spinner. I don't think it's possible. It's possible. It's all possible right now. I'm not trying to sit here and say this is for sure the case. It's definitely all possible. I just don't know. I think that there are weird quirks. I've already encountered weird quirks in the past. I think there are weird quirks that we might encounter in the storyline, once again, from this account being so old and being partially completed. The storyline was changed. Like, legitimately, it was like, it changed. Item spots changed, like Pokeballs changed. Okay. You get this fight? Okay, that's normal. Okay. Because you goblin dev. True. Anything's possible. I'm not trying to sit here and say like, oh yeah, for sure my game is, you know, broken or whatever. I'm curious, like, I don't know what, party, like, what's the word? I don't know if these are the trainer spawns from 2013, or if these are the modern day trainers, like these are the Pokemon they're supposed to have. I wonder if we can check with gold. I would love an in-game encounter. I've been talking about like an in-game encounter would be amazing for a long time. True. I'm just true, Hector. I'm just gaslighting the entire time. Absolutely true and real. Not wrong. Gotta consider that. True. Let's discharge here for PPN. It's super effective. It's interesting. The in-game encounter was one of the only times. I feel like the devs do a pretty good job of understanding what the players want. I feel like they like do a pretty damn good. He just said ay. That was crazy. Wow. I feel like they do a pretty good job of understanding what the players want and what they need. The only time I've ever felt like they were a little out of touch, not the one of the few times, it's been a couple times, but like one of the few times was when there was a forum post, like the devs were genuinely, they sounded shocked that the players wanted an end game encounter. They were like, oh, I'm like, you know, there's a third party, there's a plugin, like why would you, I'm shocked you guys even want an in-game one. But like, imagine having an automatic encounter on mobile, right? Imagine having, or yeah, like imagine having a consistent encounter that transfers between when you're playing on PC and playing on mobile. Like there's so many things that'd be super amazing. Like it'd be super nice. Yeah. Some trainers get reset after some updates can confirm. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. What's up, Flick? I'm doing really good, man. How you doing today? Just waking up, dude. Yeah, I feel like an in-game encounter is like such a nice, yeah. Such a nice thing, you know? Okay. We are moving on to the Giovanni fight here in the Team Rocket hideout. I'm curious to see what his team looks like. I bet it's just like the new team. It's the same Pokemon, but like higher power level, I believe. Need arena. Well, I don't know. Part of me is legit. So people don't realize how much the PokeMMO storyline has changed. Does he have a Need Arena here normally? He might. I know he has a Need a Queen, I believe, in the next fight. So maybe this is normal. I'm very low on Tri-Attack PP. I'm just curious to see. I'm looking for it a little too much, but I'm curious to see what storyline quirks come up. I'm just gonna assume everything is correct. This thing's not ground type. Okay, I can just attack with this then. Okay, perfect. Yo, what's up, Collis? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good today, man. How you doing? Doing pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Kangaskhan. Just for the fake out, of course. What's up, Skitty? How you doing, dude? How you feeling today? Loving the Xmas vibe. I've been enjoying it, dude. Don't worry. We're not gonna like play Xmas music and like do this whole thing all the way to Christmas. After a while, I'll jump back to like Phoenix and like the Wubbers and like probably next week. Like, I think this was just a good, we'll do it in phases, you know? We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do Christmas only vibe straight. It's too long. It's too long. Don't worry. I understand that. I'm gonna go for recover here. I'm feeling pretty good. Catching Dittos on 3 alts. And, dude, you're playing 4 accounts at once. You're gaming. Holy. It is interesting how there's not that many Pokemon players that do that sort of super efficient stuff yet. Because I respect you for that. I respect you a ton for that. Isak. Let me could recover here. I could just discharge. I think I'm gonna go. I could just go like set up a barrier and like do a little setup. Arguably, I should have done that. Yeah, it sharply raises too. Let's go ahead and do that here. Well, let's go for the kill. Let's just go for the KO. Do. Do you think in-game? This is actually a great question. Do you think an in-game creator status would be good addition, like maybe a special cosmetic or a special color on the OT, maybe even like an in-game dev status? I personally, there's no right or wrong answer to this. I personally don't really want this. This was actually offered to me on a different game, Pokemon Blaze Online. They were like, hey, we're starting a creator program, and we were wondering if you wanted like, you know, like all these like 5% shiny boost, like all these benefits. And I was like, no, I don't want that. As a content creator, that's not something I want. If they want to work with me and like have some sort of sponsorship or collaboration, I'm so down to like try to show off cool Pokemon games, especially Pokemon MMOs. But I don't want any special treatment or any in-game benefits just because I make content. Because I don't want that. I want the same experience as everybody else. I want to be able to understand that experience. I want to be able to help people. I can't help people if my experience is like different to that degree, you know. Obviously, to some extent, I do have streamer privilege. You know, it's there. I can't deny it. But I want to keep it as minimal as possible, right? That's the big thing. So I don't really, personally, I don't really want any more recognition or any like. It's not beneficial to me. It's not. I don't see any use in it personally. But it's very sweet that some people would want that for me. Like obviously, it's like people just want, you know. Let's blast through this. All right, but back to the storyline progress. That is Giovanni defeated. And I think from this point, I got the Sylph Scope. I can just head straight up, back up the elevator and move on to the next part. So that was actually pretty quick, using just a really easy Fire Red, Leaf Green, Team Rocket Hideout guide from 8 years ago on YouTube. Beautiful stuff. Oh, so rest player mods. I don't know. But even like player mods weren't like content creators, you know, like I don't think that system exists. You know, player mods were like community managers in PokeMMO is the biggest comparison, right? I don't think there's any like content creation role in RuneScape, which is good. I don't really want that, you know. The Christmas stream in November, we're getting in the spirit, dude. Or there's whatever holidays. Possible because perfect people in the wild. It is possible, Controller Man Dan, just exceedingly rare. I'm talking like over 1 in 1 billion. I have a video going over it. I personally don't think it's a good thing having that streamer thing. Albion has it, and it's just kind of unfair. The normal player having premium just because of YouTube channel. Yeah. I kind of agree. What's up, Kaiba Boy? How you doing? Usually, so pretty much all holiday events in PokeMMO Callis start on the holiday. So most likely on Christmas Day. It'll usually probably be between December 24th and 26th, like somewhere in that range. There's been times in the past where it's later, so just keep an eye out for it. What was this? Do 4 at once. What was the... I'm doing 2 alts at once right now. Going gym to gym in the same region to the same team on each. Dude, more power to you. I respect those that can do like multiple characters, multiple accounts, playing them. Like there's a lot of people who like there's a certain strategy I see sometimes in PokeMMO. Yeah. No, Pangea. I'm with you. No, 100%. There's a certain strategy I see people do where they take like one character and they do like the first gym on that character and then like take the boat over and like whatever they like, or they try to like, you know what I'm saying? Like line up each region with the same team. That shit is so crazy to me. Oh man. No, dude, off topic questions like that are very, very welcome here, Matthias. I'm not personally super interested in the Pokemon TCG Pocket, unfortunately. It kind of has... I actually heard someone in an Overwatch stream give the same exact critique and feelings I thought, which it was so funny to see. I really, really like the Pokemon trading card game. I actually have... It's not fully built. There's some proxies, but I have Night March over here in a deck box. I can actually not spill all my cards because the sleeves are still decently fresh. But I have, there's some proxies. But I'm working on rebuilding. I used to have, like, full foiled out Night March, so I have, like, some battle compressors. I think I need to get the foiled battle compressors. Maybe I have one or so. But, I love the Pokemon TCG. Super fucking fun. Love Night March. Night March is just, like, one of my favorite decks to pilot of all time, of any TCG. It's, like, such a fucking blast. Having said that, the Pokemon TCG Pocket kind of suffers from the same exact problem that Pokemon Go did on release. It's not really for me. Pokemon Go on release, I always give this take. A lot of people gasp when I give this take. Pokemon Go on release was an extremely shallow game. An extremely, like, I would argue, bad game, but that's obviously just my opinion. But it succeeded because of the social element. Because people were so excited for just that new technology and for Pokemon to, I don't know, to have that and to have the IP and be able to catch those wild Pokemon. Whatever. It was just so exciting that the social element carried it, even though, in my opinion, the game was like not a full game. It probably shouldn't have been released. And I feel like TCG Pocket, yeah, once it's just so shallow, and I really enjoy deep trading card game experience. I'm a turbo nerd, okay? I love Magic the Gathering. I love like deep trading card game experiences. Pokemon TCG Pocket is not that. It's like pack opening simulator, and if you've been involved with trading card games for a very long time, you know that opening packs is not something you do when you usually take the game kind of seriously. It depends. You can, like, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. Opening packs is very fucking fun, and I do it, you know, occasionally. But buying singles is infinitely better. Long-time watchers, dude, you're too nice. What's the best service? The best service is either PayPal or Venmo. Either of those is totally fine. Whichever you want to. It's a fucking honor. I always see your I love you seeing your profile pictures. It makes me smile, Dylan, because you're smiling and you're always leaving something positive or helpful. I appreciate your comments. It means the world to me, man. There would be world peace. Yeah, that was my exact problem with Pokemon Go next ROM. That's kind of how I feel with the Pokemon TCG Pocket. Yo, what's up, Clarko? But I get how, I'm not trying to like, you know, I totally get how it's fun. It's just not for me. Yeah, like Pokemon Go was extremely popular. Apparently, oh man, there was numbers on this recently. I forget. I'm pretty sure. Okay, Pokemon TCG Pocket profit. I'm pretty sure the Pokemon TCG profit has already made like 3 times the money that Pokemon Go did in the same amount, like 4 times. It's actually like crazy how Pokemon TCG Pocket is making way more money. The Pokemon TCG Pocket has made over $120 million in 17 days. MyNintendoNews.com. This is as of November 20th. This is like, yeah. So crazy to me. The game was bringing in $3 million a day and has since doubled to $6.4 million a day on average. Pokemon Go on release made about $1 million a day. So it's making like 6 times as much, which once again, I don't like Gamba games like this. It really worries me. I worry how much people are spending on Pokemon TCG Pocket. And if you're having fun at the end of the day, if you're having fun and you're paying for entertainment and you're not like breaking the bank, you're not choosing it over food, then who cares? Use your money to have fun. Nothing wrong with that. But I worry a little bit, you know. It probably worry a little too much. It's pretty nuts. Whales be whales. Yeah, maybe hopefully it's the whales or whatever and they're fine, but yup. I actually super agree with this, Callus. I feel like Pokemon Go was less of a Gamba game, less of a pay-to-win game. And at least Pokemon Go got you out. How many people were fucking out walking? Like, there's been summers in the past where Pokemon Go has gotten me out, you know? You're fucking every 12 hours? Wait, but that's... I love you so much, Cody, but what you're describing to me is, like, the most, like... This is, like, what a Gamba game would do, is give you 12 hours of, like a driplet of free things, but give you the ability to buy more to speed up the progress, right? I'm not saying you can't play it free to play, which is like dude, Magic the Gathering Arena, Hearthstone, right? 2 game, well, Hearthstone. Wait a minute. even MTG Arena, I don't love MTG Arena, unfortunately. But like I play MTG Arena totally free to play, right? I've gotten decent enough at draft, and I'm lucky that I'm good enough at draft or whatever. I can do my daily quest. I can basically infinitely draft on MTG Arena, right? I love that. That's all. Like that's awesome, right? I'm not saying you have to. Like, it's awesome that you can play that game free to play, but there's that pressure. It's the same with, you know, there's pressure and yeah, pressure to spend money, I guess. I don't know. Which, like, I don't want to take people's. You never want to discredit someone's like freedom. Like, I'm not trying to like. What I mean by that is like they're like what's the word? There's a different word for this I'm looking for. You don't want to disrespect someone by saying, oh, you're just too dumb. Like, oh, you're gonna spend. That's not what I'm trying to say, because like that's not. People have. You don't want to agency. You don't want to take away someone's agency, but at the same time, you want to acknowledge the pressures. It's a weird dynamic, right? Hearthstone. I don't get me started. I really hate Hearthstone, but I've had that discussion so many times on stream. What's the dark move? Crunch? We could just use this to blast through this place then. Or the Stantler could extra sensory everything. I mean, it would look cool. It wouldn't be that good, but it would look cool. All right. Next up is blasting through Lavender Tower. I'm going to be leading with my Lucario with Crunch, who's probably just going to obliterate all these Ghastlies, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I want to I don't know exactly where I'm at in the storyline, so I do want to double check. I have the Sylph. Well, if I just got the Sylph scope, then there's no way I haven't. Okay, gone. So we're going to go. We have a rival fight here as well. This will be interesting. Let's see how this plays out. I'm probably going to Swords Dance and obliterate him would be my guess. But we'll see. Yeah, rival battle. I almost forgot about the rival battle. It's been a long time that I played Kanto. I want to do a Unova guide decently soon. I've been sitting at like early game Unova on my other account, Snooki, for quite a while. So once I'm feeling up to that, I'll try to record a proper guide for that. I'm going to go ahead and just set up one SD and then start crunching. I should be able to obliterate this guy with, I think, any move of attacks from this point forward. One side beam coming out doing 25%. That is absolutely nothing for my Fox. What even is Lucario? Fox Demon? No, it's not my Pokedex. Huh. PTCGP. Fuck, is that what they call it? I guess that makes sense. Pokemon TCG Pocket versus PTCGO, which is Pokemon. I'm used to PTCGO, Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Yes. PTCGP. What's up, Aaron? I'm doing good. I'm doing good today, man. Making some alt account progress for upcoming Xmas events and such. I think Bullet Punch should just kill. Eevee has like really low stats. But the pass for pockets, dude, super fair. I'd super get it. Apparently, as free to play, it takes 2 years to complete one set. Holy shit for Pokemon PTCGP. Is that what you're saying? So dumb. Kendrick dropped a new album. Oh shit. I still have to listen to T-Pab, bro. I still have to properly. Ruh-roh. Oh, it got the PCG. There, thank you, Next ROM. PTCG Live. I knew that PTCGO got like, dude, they got a lot of crazy stuff going on. They're trying to figure it out, which I respect. I don't know why they didn't just keep PTCGO felt. I don't know why they got rid of it. I don't get it. Felt like a weird move. Maybe there is some. If someone knows the reason, more power to you. You only buy from the store buying vouchers that have been bought too. We can calculate the profit from. I'm not sure what you mean profit from. Demon Skulls, right? There's 512 Demon Skulls on the GTL since you can only buy it from. After bought two, we can calculate the. J. Cole is dropping audiobooks and Kendrick is dropping albums. Who's your goat, Pat? Shut the fuck up. It's a good meme. Path of Exile 2. Man, I wish I liked Path of Exile. This is gonna sound, maybe I'm just bad at it. The thing, I might just be bad at the game. Path of Exile, when I played Path of Exile, I fucking hated the click, what's the word? The hitboxes. I've never played a dungeon crawler where I felt like that. Diablo 2 and Diablo didn't, skill, whatever, right? Fate didn't feel like. Diablo 3, no problems. It was only Path of Exile where I was like, these clicks do not feel accurate. I felt really like I was tilted. I actually tilted so much at it. Maybe it's just a skill gap or like learning the specific engine. I did not like the way that Path of Exile Poe felt. I put like 20 hours or so into Poe. I've tried to play Poe. I always like get to like, I think I get to like level 16 to 30 in, not very far, right? And I always stop playing. It happens. I've done it like on 4 different characters. I don't know. I can't get into Poe. I really want to try. Like, it seems like a game that I would like. I like that grindy element. But I've never really been able to get fully into it. What's up, Flacco? How you doing, dude? Holding shift click attacking. I don't remember if I did that or not. I'd have to go. Yeah, I'd have to try again maybe. One day I'll try again. I want to give it more. I definitely am not done with Poe. I want to give it more of a try. This is a different. I have so many accounts, Aaron. This is an account from 2013. This is just an alt account that I want to get made for alt account progress and Pokeyen make. I should have gone this way. Oopsie. I guess like, can I go? I'm not sure if I go the way. Deck Heroes? No, I have not, nor have I heard of it. I love trading card games / like deck building games. I've played a lot of them, but there's so many. There's definitely some that I've missed. I've never played. I know of Duel Masters and everything, but I've never played it. Things like that. But I've played a lot. I've played Magic the Gathering extremely competitively over the years. I played Pokemon vaguely competitively, maybe decently online, but not IRL as much. There's not many adult leagues. Most Pokemon trading card gameplay IRL, at least in my area, was just kids. It was like which is cute. It's really awesome, honestly, but there wasn't, much competitiveness there. I played Yu-Gi-Oh to I was one of the worst Yu-Gi-Oh players. Yu-Gi-Oh was fucking tough for me to learn. Like, the whole chaining system. It's like, because chaining and Yu-Gi-Oh worked backwards as from the stack in Lead, or not in Lead, in Magic. Which was unintuitive to some extent. So yeah, I've played Yu-Gi-Oh, I played Magic, I played Pokemon, all decently competitively with decently serious decks. I played the Dragon Ball Z trading card game when that was a thing. There's a lot of new ones that I haven't played. I haven't played One Piece. I haven't played Lorcana. I'm not a Disney guy. So I'm not really interested in that personally, but I get it. More power to you. I think what else? I played a lot of trading card games. I really liked the DBZ trading card game. I used to play this was back when it just released. I played an orange Captain Ginyu deck. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but it was super fun. Loved that deck. Holy shit. What else? Yeah, I played Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire is pretty good. I almost, kind of a hot take, I kind of feel like Slay the Spire is a little overrated. I feel like I kind of completed it. I feel like I just reached a point where I was like, I feel like I'm just winning every time. I don't know like what to do. Yeah. Ever heard of iLadies? iLadies nuts on your mom and your face? Yeah, I have, JDM. How are you doing today? It is not my first time on the internet. Thank you very much. Good morning to you, my friend. A happy 12:44 p.m. to you. Oh, okay, well, you even did the punchline. Okay, well, I love you very much. I'm very sorry, okay? It's in the Twitch description. This is not out of maliceness or whatever, or shame. If you fail a D's nuts joke, it is a 10-minute timeout. That is the rules. That is the rules, okay? I'm very, very sorry. It's in the Twitch description. I love you very much. It's not a slight against you. There just must be punishment for a fail. A successful D's nuts jokes gets you fame, fortune, sometimes VIP status, just adoration from chat. Very, very, lots of benefits. But a failed D's nuts joke also comes at a cost. Is Porygon good? Porygon Z is pretty good for the storylines. I just have this Porygon built because I was making a competitive Porygon for NU, so I just had it kind of sitting around. A lot of these Mons guys, like, they're not the best. Like, I have a Shiny Stantler. Like, none of these are the best Pokemon for beating the storyline. They're just decent Pokemon for beating the storyline that I had laying around. That is often more beneficial than trying to get the most powerful, best Pokemon. But I do have tons of videos that are, what's it called? Tons of videos that are, what's the best Pokemon PokeMMO? Who's 80 on the Cowboys? I'm pretty sure this is not true, but my mind goes to, like, Michael Irvin. But that's... What, was he number 88? Is that right? I don't know. I don't know who is that. That's like a he's not like, I don't know who's currently 88 on the Cowboys. That I don't know. I know like 2008 football extremely well. If you ask me anything about football from 2008, number 88 Cowboy. Is this gonna be a D's nuts joke? CD Lamb. CD's fucking nuts on your chin, on your mom, on your dad. Shut up. Get out of here. Stop. Cringe. Which one's Cowboys right now? Dude, this goes, hasn't played in 30 years. This goes to show you my football knowledge, okay? I want, like, I'm a boomer, okay? I'm a football. I used to wake up every day, 6 a.m. or sorry, 5:30 a.m. before school to watch ESPN and watch the highlights. Now I'm reduced to but a casual sport. You know, I watch my Ravens game once a week. Classic Ravens. Okay, chill. Wait a minute. Don't blame Ravens fans for what is my failure. I just don't have time to follow sports. Unfortunately, I love them, respect them. Don't have as much time. Wait, did they actually Oso? Wait, I didn't even check the. No way the 3-8 Browns. Why is this the most Steelers thing? God damn it. This is the most like, this is just the most AFC North thing I've ever seen. We are the better team than the Steelers by far. True and real. They've had the much easier schedule. True and real. Based. Own it. Okay. Based. Okay. However, they beat us, but then they lose to the fucking Browns. Why is this the most fucking AFC North? God damn, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. James is him. I'm here for the Browns. The only team I have beef with are the Steelers. And Browns, I'm rooting for. Bengals, I'm rooting for. Browns beat us both. They're fucking 3-8. Dude, what the fuck? That's crazy. I have no beef with the Browns. I'll happily lose to the Browns. Even like the Raiders lost. Like obviously it sucks that we lost to the Raiders, but like they just fucking played. We just fucking trolled that game, right? Like I think we've just trolled a lot of games this year. Like all the games that we lost, except for the Chiefs game. Like the Chiefs game was just really close, right? It was just like a tight fight. But like every other game that we lost, we just fucking inted. We just fed. We just trolled. We were bored. I don't know. But fucking what is it? Is that the Steelers up? That's because the Steelers' schedule so far has been easy as balls. The Steelers hadn't fought a single other AFC North team like the Ravens or the Bengals until like last week or some shit. They've had the easiest fucking schedule. True and real. And now they're gonna have it tough. They have the Chiefs twice? That's crazy. Or no, Ravens 2 times. Okay, never mind. Wait. No. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they still have to fucking go against. Yeah. Dude, I'm so jealous. I want snow so bad. I need to watch that replay. I'm jealous of a football stadium getting snow, bro. I had a friend message a group chat today, like, "Oh, we're getting snow in Maryland," and I'm like, now I love Maryland, but now I live in Virginia, and I'm over here like, oh, dude, like, to be in Maryland right now. God, I love snow, man. I actually love snow so much, but I feel like I haven't seen any snow in like so long. Five to 6. That's a lot of fucking snow, dude. Too, as well. I'm so jealous, Tom. All right, here it is, fellas. The awakening of the Ghost Marowak. We have the Sylph Scope to be able to take it on. A classic moment in the Pokemon storylines. Let's kill her. I don't know why that's the solution, but it is. Boom. In fact, let's one-shot her with a close combat. See you later, mate. Murder the mother. I don't know why that's the solution to this ghost problem in the Pokemon world, but that's what we all did as kids. It was calmed. Departed to the afterlife. Unlucky. Okay. We just continue onward. So funny. Why is that the strat? Unlucky is crazy. Imagine like being a chill ghost minding your own business, and then some fucking 10-year-old with a unhinged beast just kills you. They were doing no harm for the most part. I don't know. Kind of wacky. Kind of crazy. Unlucky. Shake my head. Unlucky is so good. I don't know. It's a good meme. Can I get the PvP fashion advice big please? Wait. What's... Huh? PvP advice tally hack. Ooh, what can I help you with, dude? I see. So but you want fashion advice. I can try. That's a cool... I like the creativity there. I like it, dude. What can I do you for? What's the fashion advice? What's the question, my main man? Can we talk about how getting killed by a 10-year-old is kind of problematic? No. No, we can't. How can I help you, Tally? Screenshots in Discord. Ooh, I don't know how much I can help. I don't want to give you an unfair advantage. Where at in the Discord, Tally? If you don't mind me asking. Is it do fancy fits, I assume? I don't know if I can tell you. Maybe, I don't know. It's pretty, let me see. Oh, I see what you're doing. For the screenshot contest, you're looking for recommendations. Okay, that is quite cool. Ooh. Okay, this is fun. This is actually super fun. Let me, do you mind if I show these on stream, Tally, or should I keep it a secret? Please do. Let me grab all of them. I'm sure people will have different opinions and different feelings as well. These are pretty cool. I have one that is my favorite. I have one that is my clear favorite. I'll be honest. All right. Okay. All right. Let's make this a bit more. Just a bit smaller. Alrighty, fellas. I asked Tallyhack if it was okay if I showed these on stream, and he said it was. He wants help, our help, helping him to decide on what screenshot he should submit to the current screenshot competition that is happening right now in PokeMMO. If you don't know, there's a competition called Looking Sharp, and it's a screenshot competition where you can win a shiny Carvana or a shiny Sharpedo. I think it's awesome that you can win like really good shinies via fashion in PokeMMO. It's one of the coolest things. So let's go through. Here's the first one. We have like 6 to 8. We have a few. Number 1, number 2. Okay, number 2 is quite cool. Number 3. Beautiful. My critique would be I don't know if this follower sprite is the best for this spot. It's not bad, but not the best. Number 4. This one's coolish. I like the stained glass here. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. And number 8. Do you guys have any suggestions, any ideas, etc., etc.? I have a clear winner in my mind, honestly. So what I would do, if I were you, is I would actually retake this screenshot / these two are my favorite. I think this is one of the more unique ones I've seen. This is extremely unique. I haven't seen someone do a space-themed one. This is very cool. With the rocket launching, like, this is sick, right? What I would do if I were you, I know you're on mobile. I'm assuming there's something on mobile. On PC, it's F12, I think. There should be a way for you to turn off your HUD. And I strongly, if you're doing the screenshot competition, you should do this for everybody should turn off their HUD because it looked way better, right? So if I were to, let me go over to my game really quick. Here's my game with the HUD on, and here's with it off, right? Much cleaner. Obviously, you see this chat box and stuff that clogs it still on stream, but like having your HUD off is so much cleaner and so much better for screenshots. So make sure to do that. Now, what I recommend, I think this one specifically is the best. I would turn off your HUD and I would do the same thing, activate the UFO, have the UFO animation, but have the HUD off so you don't see this message. And same with all the other clutters. So I think that's quite cool. Maybe mess around with the positioning, but I like the theme you have here. I like the theme. I like the idea. This is my favorite by far. By far, my personal opinion. Thanks for letting me show these on stream. I'd love to hear chat's opinions. It's really cool to see like people's thought process when participating and submitting to events like this. Thank you again, Tallyhack. That was a lot of fun. That was very cool, dude. I really, really appreciate that. That was like legit. That was really cool. It's cool to see like what people are considering, different ideas, themes. I'm sure it'll strike, you know, thoughts into other people. Like, it's a cool one, dude. I really, really appreciate that. Very, very, very cool. All right, I haven't said it yet, so I do want to say it really quickly, guys. If you're enjoying today's stream, make sure to like it on YouTube. I know it's kind of annoying to be asked every single day, but it's super important. Helps out tremendously with the algorithm. Dislike if you aren't enjoying, it's totally fine. Subscribe on YouTube if you aren't subscribed. Follow me on Twitch for tons of streams. Discord's down below if you want to join that community. If you want to go above and beyond and support my content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo are very, very appreciated. Now someone's linking me a fit thing. I'll do actual fit ratings coming up. The fashion contest is this Sunday. The fashion contest, my fashion contest is coming up. There is that, keep in mind, there is that screenshot competition happening right now on PokeMMO. So try to get your submissions in for that, guys. Let's continue on with the storyline. Go fight this guy. Fight the old man. Stream is not ending. Just a quick... What's up, by the way, Novenger? How you doing, dude? Stream not ending. Just want to do a quick little reminder. It's important. I know. Yawn. DZZ. That getting magic cards. They're crazy. Wait, what? Wait, this is the cutest fuck... Are you kidding me? I'm going to show this on stream. Let me swords dance. I don't know if I need to for this fight, but whatever. Bro, I bought some magic cards. These are fucking adorable. Are you kidding me? These are the sleeves that this guy sent me. And they're Christmas themed. Let's please focus. They're Christmas themed. I have the unsteadiest hand in the whole wide world. They're Christmas themed sleeves. And it's like a dragon. Bro, why am I so shaky? Hello? Looking in on like a Christmas tavern. There's a little cat in the window. I could not be a cameraman. Good lord. It's so cute. Putting the cards in Christmas themed sleeves is so above it. What a good seller. Holy shit. It's so above and beyond. That is like so adorable. This is also like it's only $6.84 for this order. Like, it's not like that's so crazy. Yeah, I can never get anything to focus on this camera. I just have really unsteady hands. I have to like get a proper setup for that, but that's okay. It's not the prime. The main thing is that it's cute little sleeves with a little kitty face. That's the most important thing to understand. It's super cute, dude. I'm doing really well today, Novenger. How you doing, man? I'm doing quite well today, man. Doing quite well. No complaints on my end. That is so... I literally can't go over how cute that fucking is, dude. Also, did I order this? Yeah, okay. That's so cool. That's so cute. Oh, we're gonna CC this. Whatever. We're gonna obliterate this thing. It's not the energy drinks. Like, I don't even feel like that. I'm just not a very still... I'm not a very, calm person. Not a very still person. It's not the energy drinks, I promise you. It would be the same without, you know. Like this, also this only has like 120 milliliters. This is less. This is like not less than. It's a little more than a cup of coffee. Yeah. Rate my fit. The fashion contest is coming up, Novenger, so I'd rather just wait. I think. Apologies, you know. I wanted to help out with that one screenshot competition guy, but I don't want to rate fits too early. The fashion contest is coming up now. If you want me to rate, if you can't make it on Sunday, feel free to go ahead and send me a screenshot, and I'll try to remember to do it on stream, but I might forget. Okay, so apologies in advance. All right, we saved the old man, Mr. Fuji. Got the Poke Flute. Now we can wake up those darn Snorlaxes in the road. I'm surprised at how much Pokeyen I've made. I'm also like dodging a lot of trainers because my Pokemon are high enough level. I also wiped this account. Like, this is 32k Pokeyen just from Erica to now. I feel like the Pokeyen you earn from beating the storyline has actually been dramatically upped over the years, right? I feel like because you used to earn like 100 to 150k by the time you beat the like Elite Four or whatever. I feel like you get, by the time you, sorry, not beat the Elite Four, but by the time you get to the Elite Four, I feel like now you might get more. I'm kind of shocked. That'll be a curious thing to see. Oh, you're not wrong, Oso. That is true. It's the donator. Well, the donator status money boost. It's 5% more Pokeyen from trainers. It's a small amount, but I'm sure it factors in. Well, I don't know. 5% is pretty minimal, but we'll see at the very end. I'm excited to calc at the very, very end. Okay. I want to sleeve some magic cards, but let me get in a thing where I can like grind. What's up next, Ron, before I do that? Okay. What is next up? We have 4 gym badges. 5 would be Hoga, I believe. All right, I believe next up is going to be heading over to the bike route and heading down that path, waking up that Snorlax, which I'm pretty sure I'm just going to one-shot with my CC Lucario. So we're going to head over here, wake up the Snorlax with the Pokeflute, disrupt him a little bit. And if you use the, I don't know if I have the item finder on this account, but if you use the item finder on this spot the Snorlax is at, you'll get a free leftovers. You actually get 2 free leftovers in PokeMMO just by making sure you item find on this spot. So it's really easy to forget that. A lot of players forget that. I forget that for many years sometimes on certain accounts. Let me see if I can just click. I'm pretty sure you need to item finder, but I'm going to see if I can just click. Yes. Do I have the item finder? The item finder is an item you get from getting a certain amount of Pokedex entries and then talking to one of Professor Oak's aides in the region. So we're not going to have access to that yet. We'll have to come back in the future to that. So now we're going to move on to the bike route. It might even be like right here or something like that. Amulet coin. Okay, never mind. That's whatever. That used to be... This is really nostalgic for me. If you go up this little staircase to the left of Celadon, this guy would give you the amulet coin. Now, obviously, the amulet coin, as we know it nowadays, a consumable item that, is, it's not really worth anything. Back in the day, amulet coin was easily like 100k, like multiple, like a lot of Pokeyen, because you would do storyline runs to get it to then, it was a permanent item that you would put on your payday Pokemon to earn a little extra Pokeyen. Have I not? Oh, that's a, okay, be on my bike or whatever. But it's cool to see these like nostalgic things because I've done the Kanto storyline so many times because back in 2013, 2014, even a little bit of 2015, doing Kanto storyline runs was the best money in the entire game, aside from like, even back then, trainer reruns, but like back then they were called island runs. Fighting all the trainers on islands 1 through 7 were some of the best pure Pokeyen in the game back then. So it's funny that we still have trainer reruns to this day, but back then it was much different, and they were just called island runs. Let's go ahead and take on all these guys over a bunch of like Coughings and Weezings and Venoshockmons and Grimers. Speaking of, there's a Coughing. Just picked up a leftovers after 500 hours? Dude, I'm happy to hear. Dude, it's so easy to miss that stuff next ROM, and it's not like that important, It's not that, crucial. It's easy to not worry about. River Moltres, good luck to you, J-Ro. Good luck to you, man. J-Rod, sorry. Good luck to you, dude. My Pokemon Flex in Discord, I will check it out in 1 second. Let me go Pokemon Flex chat. Dude, nice. 6 times 0 shiny Marill. I love the name. Tennis Ball is a great name for a shiny Marill. I love this, dude. You don't often see 6 times 0. Not many people are willing to breed down their shinies to be. It's harder to make. Fun fact, it is more difficult to make a 6 times 0 shiny than a 6 times 31 one, because you're given a guaranteed 31. So it's actually like harder. You don't see, yeah, it's so interesting. But it's a friends, gotcha. That's a really cool. I love the particle effect he chose as well, the spring one on that specific shiny. That's really cool, man. That's a great shiny, dude. Congrats to him on making that. It takes a lot of time and energy and effort. Like, it's not easy to do, It's easy to look at it and gloss, oh, cool, and move on, but like, it takes a lot of time in Pokeyen. No, you're totally fine. Yeah, I have a video. So I have a video on my channel called How to Sell Your PokeMMO Data. And weirdly, that's going to be my most updated. That's going to give you my most updated fossil farming guide is the best way to say it. Now the data selling part is somewhat outdated. I think they've put a pause on that endeavor. So I don't think you can actually sell your data right now, unfortunately, in PokeMMO for extra Pokeyen. But that fossil farming method is still very, very good and can still be used. Please, can you... Oh, the gamble or the... Can you retype it, Shizu? I love you. What happened? Patch my drippin' DMs. I want to know your opinion. Drippin' DMs. Guys, I already said a couple times. Guys, I really don't want to rate Drip right. I've said it a few... I don't want to rate Drip right now, guys. The fashion contest is coming up on Sunday, guys. It's so soon. I love you all very much. I appreciate, like... I love the passion and excitement for... I want to know your opinion, but that's the point of the fashion contest, Shizu. You know what? It would be an 8.8 out of 10. But because you're so handsome, I don't know. It's an 8.8. There you go. Don't have you. That's why. I understand, but then it should be an aspirational thing to try to get it and then get the rating, you know. But I get it. I understand. It's not that big of a deal. I get you. I get you. These sleeves are so cute, dude. Thank you. No worries, dude. Imagine if a biker IRL said, "Come out and play Little Mouse," to a 10-year-old, by the way. Problematic. Oh, come out and play Little Mouse. Holy shit, boys. Holy shit. How did no wonder the Typhlosion leak happened. How did Pokemon ever get away with it? Holy shit, boys. Oh my goodness. Relax. Arrogance. True. I shouldn't talk to bikers like that. I don't know, bro. I'll stay out of that fight. I'm not gonna join in on that fight is what I'll say. Yo, this card's kind of based. Underrated. I love getting like I love weird little underrated magic, old magic cards. This is a land. I'm gonna put this in Glarb. Sorry for the magic talk. It's not too much of it today. There's a land called Ice Flow. It's ice and then FL. It's not gonna show. It's doomed. Now, I don't know why I keep even trying. It's a land called Ice Flow, okay? It's a land from Ice Age. You may choose to not untap Ice Flow during your untap phase. You can tap it to tap target creature without flying that is attacking you. As long as Ice Flow remains tapped, that creature does not untap during its controller's untap phase. This card is kind of fucking based. Being able to like tap down a creature and keep it permanently tapped down with a land. I've never heard anybody talk about this card. I feel like this is like kind of a sick card that I'm very interested in a lands deck. Like, also like very cheap. It's I'm pretty sure it was 15 cents. Like, never heard anybody talk about this card. I love finding niche, especially like lands like this. This is a fucking sick card. Anyways, want to permanently tap down your okay. I mean, I'm with you. To be honest, I hate those RP Skull Vanities. I wish they strayed away from edginess and did stuff more unique or goofy. I mean, okay, to be honest, I really like the Flaming Demon Skulls, and I feel like if they're gonna do edgy, that's like the good, it's just like just beautiful edgy. But in general, I'm with you. I prefer goofy vanities. I prefer like big pink afros. I prefer the disco afro that's in like the gift shop or whatever. That's from Pokemon Coliseum, right? I prefer the Santa present boxes, the futus. Where's the hairstyle? Let me find that one sec. This is fucking awesome. Like, I love the lollipop. I like you see on my main character all the time. I prefer looking goofy than I prefer just instead of trying to look serious and trying to look cool, which is so hard to do without kind of coming off a little cringe, in my opinion, my humble opinion. I kind of like just being goofy, just full on being silly and, you know, goofy and just trying to be ridiculous. I think that look is much funnier. Kind of like an in-game clown, I guess, is much funnier to me. My Lucario is getting bodied. Wait a minute. Hold up. Ayo. Relax. That did less damage than Bullet Punch. I'm probably dead here. Wait, he missed the Heat Wave, which made me... Wait, that's so based. Yo, dodged? Absolutely dodged. Dude, norm you. I get what you mean. I mean, I'm definitely anti... They've done so many edgy vanities, you know? It's so fun to look goofy. Exactly. They've done so many edgy vanities over the years. It's, you know. Love that card from our landfall, dude. Nice, yeah, dude, yeah. It's a cool. It's like I've never seen it. I've never seen it talked about. It's a cool card. PokeMMO Drip will never match up to Jolf Drip. I think PokeMMO Drip is much better. You know, taking the game's cosmetics seriously just doesn't feel as fun as making yourself look like a homeless clown. Homeless clown is my vibe. That's what I aim for. But I understand it just depends on the day. I switch my outfit around. I think it's good to, you know, different things. This is a good question. This is a great question, Rabs JK, that there's not one answer to. At what point would you consider creating an alt? The answer to this question is not going to be reliant on at what point you're at or what progress you've made in the game. It's more of a mental one. At what point, when you want to make an alt, when you feel like you want to take PokeMMO very seriously, which not everybody wants. A lot of people just want to come home, play PokeMMO, play the storylines, have some nostalgia, have some fun. They're not worried about this. PokeMMO can become a job in a lot of ways. Any MMO can. MMOs can become a job in a lot of ways. But some people, that's kind of fun. It's kind of like, it's that progression, that sense of progression. A game becoming a job isn't always bad. It's bad when it becomes a job that you feel obligated to do versus you're enjoying the progress, right? So I feel like whenever you want to start making alts when you have the energy and the drive to do so. If it becomes annoying and draining and exhausting, maybe stop or take a break, right? I think alt accounts are just super powerful, super amazingly good. I recommend, like, even casual players can make an alt and just use it as PC box storage. That's one of the best things you can do as a casual player is just make an alt account, use your account box, switch things over to it to store things there, store ditto boxes, store whatever, you know, whatever you want there. For a long time, you don't really need the extra PC space in PokeMMO, but you'll reach a point at some point where you'll need extra PC space. And it's nice to be able to, instead of buying super expensive, where are they at? Instead of buying super expensive PC box expansion drives, right? You could just go ahead and you get extra space for free with an alt account, which is awesome. You can't do any trade with alt. No, you can do all trades with an alt account. You can trade whatever you want with an alt account. You can trade. Yeah, I do it all the time. I've traded so much value between alt accounts. You'll never get in trouble. It's never like, yeah. But mailing really the best way? It depends. No, it's not a dumb question at all, Pikachu. Sometimes you can trade them with a friend over if that's easier. Mailing is often easiest. If you're on the same login, you can just use the account box, right? Yeah. I have like the Fairy Elf bots, Deer Clown Master, a few other bits and bobs. I know rarity prestige can go a long way in these competitions. Well, let me stop you right there, Cat. So I think the biggest thing is I actually don't. So, man, it's tough. Rarity and prestige somewhat matter in my fashion contests. On the forum post, the value does not factor in. It's more so, I think it's more so creativity, but sometimes creativity can go alongside with rarity. Like a party hat screenshot would be very cool because no one else can do that. There's only one in the game, right? So like I think creativity does reign supreme in fashion contests like the screenshot competition, but sometimes that rarity and prestige can help with the creativity, if that makes sense. Hopefully that, yeah, makes sense. What's up, Ivan? Thanks for the sub. I really appreciate that, dude. What's up? What's up? You can trade items as long as they're not untradeable between but you have to like put them on Pokemon. You can do that. You can also just mail them. There's a small fee for mailing, but like I think mailing is totally worth it. If you have alt accounts and such, you're probably making extra Pokeyen anyway. Not a big deal. God, I love. Okay, I'm gonna try to show another magic card on stream, but I'm just so bad at getting it to actually focus or whatever. Let me show it without this. Let me unperfect fit it actually. It'll make it less of a glare. I absolutely adore like DCI promos, judge promos, Any like weird promos from niche things. It's just a mod fanatic, like not a super powerful card. I mean, it's a goblin. The art is insane. It's giving like Splice. The movie Splice is insane. Me and my wife watched that for the first time this year. That movie was fucking crazy. There's a Moby Dick quote on this. Really weird card. But it's a judge promo or a DC. I don't know if I'd have to double check exactly, but it's I love promos like this. So fan of mogging. Moby what? The book. Mogging. Never mind. Mogging fanatic. Wait, that would be a crazy alter. I didn't even realize. A fan of mod. I never even thought about that. How brain rot has taken us. Stop between two shots. I transfer aside. Hey, that last pick is gonna be on you, man. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. I honestly don't know if I don't think Mod Fanatic is played much in most things nowadays. It's just sort of a fun. It's a unique card that can be used for certain like combos and strategies. I don't think it's used that often, honestly. But I just like promos like that. And it was like $2. It was cheap. I would pay. I really like promos. Like I have an Azusa. I love getting Judge. I actually just bought an Entomb Judge promo, which I'm very happy about. The Entomb Judge promo. I have the Azusa Judge promo. I really fucking like getting Judge promos whenever they exist from cards. Your first shunt. I have a few videos that go over like beginner shunts. Generally what I would say, Steven, is stick to ×5 hordes that are near a PC. You want to do a free shiny hunt that's like at a pretty fast pace / decent pace. Yeah, and then from there, like just find what your favorite looking Pokemon is that has a ×5 horde hunt. I think shiny hunting in Pokemon is awesome because it teaches you to level out a Pokemon. You may not love Maril normally, but I think as you shunt it and as you like look at the shinies that you can feasibly get a lot more, it's a lot cooler and a lot better, right? Good luck to you next ROM. Okay, magic cards sleeved. Back to making some storyline progress. Let's just make our way past. We can like just go through this route for the most part. Blast through it. All right, head down here. Yeah, my fashion contest. Yes, my fashion contest is graded by me, Mern. The one that I host is graded by me. There's a screenshot contest as well happening right now. That's the official PokeMMO staff. All right. All right, we made it over to Fuchsia City. I'm gonna go ahead and mark my spawn location by just walking into the PC really quick. Then I believe, I don't remember if we have to fight Koga first or make our way through the Safari Zone first. I never remember this. Let's just go try to do Koga. I have very powerful Pokemon, so I should be totally fine. It's scheduled. If you guys want to see, let me get the link for you. There's a scheduled stream for the fashion contest. Let me go grab it. The link. If you want to go like the stream, that honestly helps out tremendously. If you want to go, I don't know, comment, I don't know, whatever, right? Just go see what time it is, check all the details. It'll all be in this scheduled stream. It goes live in 46 hours from now. So the catch event is at 12 p.m. ET on Sunday, and then the fashion contest starts at 2 p.m. ET. So there's going to be a catch event first into a fashion contest. An extra color, or like to like add extra to the world in the screenshot. Not that I can think of off the top of my head. It's a good question. They put Slay in the thumbnail? Hell yeah, dude. It's a fucking dude. It's a fashion thing, bro. Of course, you got to bring in the dress to impress, homies. Of course, dude. It's a fashion thing, dude. Absolutely. Oh, that's brutal. Tom, that just happened, Tom. Will a dog sit sometime soon? Yeah, is your mom coming to town? Okay, I'm sorry. That's anyways. If you're local to me, E-Boss, I mean, unironically, yeah, sure. Turn 87? Slay is a fashion thing, is the most boomer thing Pat has said. What are you talking? What? Come on. I like to think that I'm hip with the Gen Zers. True, true. Opium. E-Boss, you are happy to see how you're doing today, E-Boss. Much love to you, man. Much love to you. Okay, don't snow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, wow. That trainer's defeated. Yeah, extra. Dude, the Pokeyen I'm getting is super nice. I'm up to 40,000 Pokeyen already just from like casually doing the storyline. Super nice. I'm curious what the Pokeyen per hour could be from like speed running a storyline. That would be super interesting. New rule? No. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Is that a new rule or an old rule? You know, you be you, man. More power to you. But yeah. Any beard tips, bro? I don't fucking know. Okay. The only beard tip I can give. I'm not good with beards, bro. I had to learn everything myself. For like, I just Google shit and like listen to barbers. I need to shave really badly. The biggest beard tip that I can give you, is like, don't be afraid to like shape it more. So a big thing that a lot of guys don't, if you know anything about beards, most people here are gonna know a lot more than me. This is like very basic stuff, right? Don't be afraid to shave down. Now mine just grows lower, but like a lot of like little hairs like will grow here, and it's okay to like shave, like you want to like shape it, right? So it's totally okay to like shave it down and get those little trickles. Because hilariously, those little like trickles of hair, will like, you may not notice them that much, but they do like change the way your face is like perceived and shaped, if that makes sense. So like properly shaving from on the cheek, a lot of guys don't do, is really important. And then you almost always, my barber taught me that you almost always want to shave up farther than you think. Almost always. On the if you want to shave down here, like a lot of guys just don't. Yeah, the neck beard goes crazy. I'm not joking, my beard grows down to my fucking Adam's apple. Like I will literally get hairs down here. So I have to shave like all the way up. Like you have to shave 2 fingers with the Adam's apple. Ooh, that's like kind of exactly where mine's at, Rumel. I've never heard that rule, Rumel, but that's exactly where mine is at. That's genius. You got a long neck? I actually do have a giraffe neck, but nobody sees it on stream. I actually do kind of have a giraffe neck, but nobody ever gets to see it. Bro is yapping about. Yo, what's up, Flix? We are brothers. I actually have a little bit of a giraffe neck, but nobody ever gets to. That's why I often get like a lot of like stress. Like I get a lot of stress, and my favorite part of going to getting massages is like my shoulders and neck, because I get a lot of stress in my like neck, because my neck is so fucking long and lanky that I don't know, it's a lot of, I don't know, it's a lot on it. I do this a lot with my shoulders. Now I understand why things can beat a giraffe in a neck, bro. Fight. Yeah, we would do the actual like classic. Part of me wanted to learn how to crack my neck, but I never. That's like one of the few things I'm like scared of. I crack my knuckles a lot, a ton. But I used to. This is fucked up. I used to crack my jaw. I would like go like this. I would go and like crack my jaw all the time growing up. But eventually for some reason, something happened. I lost the ability to crack my jaw. I don't know what changed, but now I can't do it. But I used to crack my jaw all the time. So much it hurts. Yeah, I'd never, crack my jaw. I used to do that all the time. It was cracked. Okay, now I'm like, okay, anyways. And I get distracted. Anyways, okay. Let's try attack. Super Fang. Bro, I'm kind of getting wrecked by Koga's minions. Running out of Pokemon. How did this Sand Slash fuck up my Lucario? What happened? Was it already low level? Is that what happened? Ah, I tried to SD against this thing while my Lucario was like 40% HP. I mean, I'm just trolling at that point. I used to crack your mom. Okay, interesting. We're gonna a little bit of base rates. Hey, good luck to you, man. Yeah, the new breeding. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. I need Pat as a no. You don't, E-Boss. No, you don't. Why is your Pokeyen evolved? I'm gonna say it once. I'm gonna say it again. I love Pikachu. You're fine. Please don't backseat me today, guys. There's reasons why I'm doing everything. The reason why my Porygon isn't evolved is because it is made for an end. Like, these Pokemon that I'm using are not for the storyline. You don't need the most powerful, best, hyper-optimal mons to beat the storyline. You just gotta get through it. This Porygon was specifically made to be an NU comp. I'm not going to ruin this as an NU comp just to beat the storyline, right? I'm just using it because I have it lying around. I'm just using whatever mons I had lying around. Everything here is EV trained and trained to be competitive in a specific way or a certain way. No, you're totally okay. It's not really not a big deal, Pikachu. It's really not. It bothers me a little bit over time because it's like, yes, I understand. Like, it's funny because like I'm the one who kind of like showed the Porygon Z strat, and I was the one who I was like, oh, Porygon Z is gonna be super good for Johto. Like the amount of times I've revolutionized a strat, and then someone like a year or two later has been like, hey man, this strat's really, I don't know if you know this, but this strat's really good. And like, I'm like, yes, I'm the one who like kind of invented that. Like, it's really, it's really frustrating, you know? But it's not that big of a deal. It's really not, but it's a little funny, you know? It's a little funny. Should evolve your Porygon, get started. Oh, true. Yo, what's up, Rez? How you doing? Respectfully, that wasn't a backseat. He only asked why it wasn't evolved. The problem with asking, it's a leading question is what it's called, right? Why did I rock polish on accident? So when you ask a leading question, there's something that's implied there, right? When you ask a leading question, you're implying like, oh, why? You're implying like, oh, there's no reason why I haven't evolved, and it's a mistake on my end, right? That's leading questions are a very important thing to understand. It's like not a shiny. It's like if you were asked someone like, oh, hey man, like, why you know, like, hey man, like, you don't look so good, you know? How do I say this? I'm getting fucked here. God damn it. I'm gonna lose. Should have evolved my Porygon. Shake my head. Shake my head. Do I have any revives? I don't think I do. I lose here now, unfortunately. Yeah, it's the implication. It would be like if I you have to like qualify more, ask more, I guess. Once you understand, like, true. It could be super innocent, but I think it implies, once again, it depends who you're talking to. If he was asking some random streamer, that's fine. But in the context of what he's asking me, it's like if you were to be asked like a college. Okay, imagine you were talking to a college statistics professor, and you were like, "Hey, bro, like, do you like?" Why'd you do this thing? Don't you know what isn't this gambler's fallacy? And that's implying he doesn't know what it is. And it's like, yes, like I understand, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's like this frustrating thing of when you ask something, you're implying something, right? True, Oso. I did, dude, I shipped a Magic the Gathering card recently on TCG Player, and they were from Michigan, so I wrote Go Lions on their little order. I hope it hopefully they're not like a super anti-football person, but we'll see. Yeah, like yeah, exactly, Coco. Like that could be a thing, yeah. Fuck, that would be a funny analogy. Counter would be funny. What's up, Josh? How you doing, dude? How you doing, Josh? Thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate it, man. I could be wrong. Like, I'm not like dedicated to this position, but I feel like generally when you ask a question, it's implying something. Now, you know. You can also if you include an extra sentence like, hey, I'm just genuinely wondering, that implies that like kind of the words you say and how you say them and the extra qualifications or whatever like change things a lot as well. It's not a big deal, whatever. Streamer crashes out. Yeah, if this is me crashing out, then true, I'm crashing. That's another thing is, yeah. This is like below 1 on a scale of 1 to 100 of them, or 0 to 100 of emotion. This is below a 1. They're not equal, of course. No one's saying they're equal. Yeah, I would never say that, Mist, but there's still levels, right? Please use tone indicators. Yo, based. Moving on. I feel like this is very... Okay, I'm a little worried at how afraid people are sometimes of conflict, where I'm like, this is like a really minimal, like a minimal redirection. People will be like, oh my god, streamer is crashing out. Let me wait him. Oh my god, like this is like very, 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 very. It can't get much more chill than this. I don't know. But I'm also an extremely emotional person. So like sometimes I come off more emotional than like I think I am, or like my levels are very different. Yeah, backseat more. True. That is true and real. I think I actually added Twitch rules, to be fair, now on my stream that say like no backseating and stuff. So there are like official things for that as well. Anyways, I'm gonna move on. Okay. We didn't defeat Koga yet because I'm bad. Okay, let's go back. I get scared when Pat holds an opinion. Based. Yo, good morning, Squiddy. How you doing, dude? That is true from what I've heard as well, Proper Pikachu. Loading theme problems. I don't use a custom theme at the moment. I do occasionally here and there. Being sarcastic, kid? Yeah, fair. We'll just SD here. We want Boner back. Boner is still there. He's just chilling off camera. Look at that. Secret Boner. He's always with us. He's always on stream. Even if you can't see him. Keep that in mind. He's always watching, fellas. Has a Boner off camera? Okay. Don't give him an off-screen death. He's not dying. He's going to be saved for next year, bro. He's going to be packed away, shrunk up, deflated, put into a box, and saved for next year, of course. So every single holiday event trick usually begins on the holiday. So the Halloween event began on Halloween. The Christmas event usually begins on Christmas. That's how pretty much every single holiday event usually works historically. It's always possible, subject to change. You know, we never know for sure. We're never guaranteed an event, but that's the general rule of thumb. Thank you, Blazing Runner, for the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate. And wait, yeah, Josh as well. Thank you so much, Josh and Blazing. How do I say Runner? Gunner. Blazing Gunner. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate that. It's me, Ash. Dude, I appreciate it. What's up? What's up, John Doe? How you doing today? Pop the inflatables. I will pass. I gotta keep them, bro. I spent $5 on these inflatables, bro. I gotta hold on to my investment. Okay, next ROM. Bro is okay. Anyways, I didn't name him that. You guys did. Okay, wait a minute. Alpha Patrat Alpha, huh? Was it 4 videos recognized? It was your dude. Wait, dude. It is always crazy to me, Aiden, when someone like that's wild. Like when someone like watches Retro Pat but they don't watch Patrouski, or like vice versa, it's always kind of crazy to me. I guess. Well, yeah, that's amazing. I love Dungeon Fitters. Is a phenomenal game. I love it so much, man. It is I think it's my 4th favorite game of all time. It is like super up there. It's like I think it's my 4th favorite of all time. Yeah, true. So, why is the nature for Salamence timid and you? Does it go special attack? Most likely, if that's the nature, Salamence is just really strange. Salamence like changes around all the time what the best way to run it is. Ooh, that's kind of it. Salamence is also the most used Pokemon right now in UU. Someone said, why is the nature for Salamence timid in UU? Does it go for special attack? I'm assuming it does if it's going timid, like that. But it's weird because Salamence is one of those Pokemon that has switched around. It's such a Swiss Army knife, similar to like Tyranitar. It switches around what it needs to do based on the metagame. So it seems like people are running it as, I'm assuming, Draco Meteor Dropper. Like Draco Meteor, Dragon Gem, Life Orb, Naive, Timid. This is hardcore giving. Intimidate. Does it just count? Does it switch into like Lucario with no Ice Punch? Like I don't know what this is. I don't know exactly what it's countering. Maybe it's a mixed attacker to take care of Hippowdon as a wall. I can see that as well. Salamence is a weird Pokemon. Like, there's been times in the past where it's been a Dragon Dance sweeping physical attacker with Moxie. There's been times where it's usually a Rocky Helmet, bold Salamence, like a tanky Salamence, right? And now it's special attacking offensive. So we've seen we've seen special attack offensive Salamence, we've seen physical attack offensive, we've seen bulky bold, we've seen bulky special attacking. Like, Salamence can do a lot of things dependent on the meta, which is always like a good sign of a good Pokemon. God damn it, John. I mean, eventually the goal one day would be all regions loot, but right now just Kanto. Right now just Kanto. Maybe one day all, but Meteor Fall. Yo, congrats, Vanch. That's one more step closer to Bagon, dude. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. Back to the hate. Oh no. I don't have a video on Mega Evos because I mean that's just so. Mega Evos are so far from in the future. Like if ever like Mega Evolutions are one of the most. I feel like that would be one of the most difficult things to do in PokeMMO, as well as what's it called? The problem is Megas are also very intertwined with the 6th gen storyline, so it also makes it another reason why it's one of like the most difficult things to do, I guess, in that way. That eject button really hurt him. That was kind of funny. Yeah, yes, exactly. We can start discussing Mega Evolutions once Kalos gets announced in 5 years. Yes, there's this like spending time and energy discussing Mega Evos is like. It's kind of like, what's the comparison? I don't even know, bro. It's kind of like spending time and energy, like, on what we should build once we meet aliens. It's like, dude, we're so far, like, that's such a, you know, obviously it'd be cool to see, but, like, I don't fucking, that's so fucking far, bro. And it's always possible. It seems far now, and it happens tomorrow. I don't fucking know, bro, but, like, yeah. There's other things that should be discussed first, like priority, right? What chat should name is first? I'm not having any kids, so no first names will be decided by chat. Kalos soon, yeah, that's the meme. I don't see Kalos happening for like another 4 to 6 years. I think this is gonna be. I think like it took 4 years for Johto. And I think Kalos is going to be longer. If not, like, I think Kalos will be one of the longer ones. But I don't know. I don't know. It's also... I do feel like the PokeMMO devs have kind of been kicked into high gear. The PokeMMO devs, if you played the game prior to 2021, you'll understand this. But obviously not many people have. The devs have been doing so much more. Like, since 2021. I feel like 2021 onward, the devs have been doing so much more. Do you think we'll get an Ubers tier? Whether PokeMMO should have an Ubers tier is popping back up in discussion, which I think is kind of interesting. Historically, we've not had Ubers tier even back. We actually used to have an Ubers tier back in 2013, 2015, but it was just a ban list, right? So hilariously, things like Tyranitar, things like Dragonite, things like Chansey were in Ubers to be like on a banned list. Wobbuffet was banned for an extremely long time. Arena Trap Trio, like these were Pokemon that were banned to Ubers back in those really early generations of PvP with like Gen 3 and stuff below for a long time. Now, if Ubers were to be added back, I don't think it would. I don't know if it would just use as a ban list. I think we just have better structures for that. We actually have like a actual ban list. We actually have a ban list now, so we don't really need it for that. It would be more of a like actual tier of play, right? So with legendaries being added, Zapdos and such, the problem is it's possible. I think it's become more viable than ever to need/want an Ubers tier in PokeMMO. For a long time, it wasn't really needed. For a long time, it wasn't. It was just a ban list. It didn't really matter. Now we have this system. But like the other problem is, are we ever going to add Pokemon that are uber powerful enough to be on that ban list that wouldn't make things broken for PVM, for money making, for the economy, etc.? I don't know. That's a whole nother question. Obviously, Darkrai is a temporary ownable thing. That's not usable in PvP, so I don't know. It's interesting to discuss, and it should be considered again, but I don't know if it's that viable right now to be my main, I guess, position. But I'm not hard on that. I'm super open to, yeah. In the meantime, we have more things to worry about, like more endgame content. Yeah, absolutely. I super agree. I super agree with this sentiment from Mist. In my opinion, the gap between Johto release and Kalos release will be huge to adapt to the 3DS ROM/ISO, but the gap between Kalos and Alola is going to be a lot shorter. Yep, very similar to how they've added regions in the past. So for those who don't know, quick recap. PokeMMO has historically added a new region to the game every 2 to 4 years. I do believe that one day we'll get Gen 6. However, I think discussing Gen 6 is like a waste of time and energy right now. I don't think we're going to see anything about Gen 6 for like 4 more years, at least 3 more years minimum, probably 4 to 5. we're not seeing Gen 6 for an extremely long time. So it's more interesting to discuss things like endgame content, PVM, raids, dungeons, things that we can actually add and work on in the game right now. It's been a lot more of interest to me recently. Features that haven't been implemented, the bud catching games, I think that actually might have gotten added recently. The Sinnoh Underground is one I've talked about. I've heard talked about a lot. I don't know much about it, but I've heard a lot of interest in that. Yeah, hopefully that. Yeah, I think that's a much more interesting. It's better to talk about things that are actually plausible in the next year or two versus things that are 4, 5, 6 years out. You know, priority matters. Pat Facts, his favorite game is Mario. His favorite character is Mario, and his favorite true and so true. So true. What happens to the market? I mean, it's just different every time. I mean, it changes drastically every single time. Different things pop up. For example, when Johto was added, special attacking Ramparduses gained a market. Vaporeon catching for Dittos gained a market, became a thing, became more valuable. Repeat balls got nerfed and obliterated in price. Like, there's a lot of, it just depends on what's happening, right? There's a lot of different things. There's no way to like, oh, everything goes up, everything goes down. You know, it's like certain things go up, certain things go down, like depending on the changes. In my opinion, the next thing the devs should work on is sending a shiny Rayquaza to my PC, to be honest. Yo, based. There we go. Now we're talking. Let me double swords dance and hard sweep this guy. All right, but I'm facing down Koga now, the 5th gym leader on this account. I'm going to go ahead and set up double swords dance and just look to hard sweep this guy. Should be able to one-shot everything from this position. Really, really, really easy gym fight now. Dude, I really appreciate it, John. Much love to you, man. Hope you have a great day as well. I think he might, yeah, I almost wanted to bullet punch there because I think he outspeeds. I probably should have bullet punched. I'd probably kill. This is a great question. Do you think the UI this year for Wisps and Pumpkats is early architecture for quests? I think it could be. Now, do I think it is? I don't know. I don't know how much quests are on the PokeMMO devs' radar. They've traditionally wanted to stick to a more traditional Pokemon format, which doesn't have quests, obviously. So I think if you want, I would love to see it. I feel like it'd be better for the game for us to be a little less traditional and have those quests while still remaining. But you do lose something in that you lose less of the feeling of a traditional Pokemon game. But I feel like people aren't. I love Pokemon, and I feel like it is in a good spot where it feels a lot like playing the games back in the day, but it's different enough. And I feel like quests fall in that different enough category as opposed to too crazy above and beyond loot boxes like Fortnite, you know, like sort of other metrics. So I feel like it would still make it feel like Pokemon. I feel like quests would be cool. The map is still the same. The sprites are still the same. I feel like that carries it a very, very long way. I would love to see quests personally, but I don't know if they're on the devs' radar. If I see anything, any change there, anything they say, any philosophy difference, then I would love to talk about it. But for now, I would say quests, I wouldn't hope on them. I think they're kind of off the radar, but I would love to see them personally. 5th gym badge achieved. All right, Koga defeated, 5th gym badge achieved. I can just sprint straight over to the Safari Zone and run through that. One of my favorite things to do each storyline is running through the Safari Zone and doing that. I don't know, it's so fun because most times when you're in the Safari Zone on a main account, you're just in like one spot grinding, right? This is like one of the few times where you're actually encouraged and incentivized to like explore the Safari Zone, which is a very, very cool zone and a lot of fun. Snowing here in Germany, dude, congratulations. I'm so jealous. I love snow so much. That sounds amazing. Have fun. Build some snowmen. That sounds, oh, it's just like a blast, dude, a blast. You think it would be more successful if they... Do you think the game would be more successful if they worked intentionally closer with their creators and helped them give early spoilers or access to give a... I don't know if the right thing would be creators, like with content creators, but I think that proper communication is the biggest critique and my biggest problem with the PokeMMO devs. And it's gotten a lot better over the past 2 years with Rach, the dev who's been going above and beyond and doing so much work, which I really appreciate. She's been really good about answering questions. But I've been saying for a long time, I think one of the best things the PokeMMO devs could do is hire someone to be an official. We have community managers, but we need like a community manager, if that makes sense, who is like kind of like the Archie of old school RuneScape, if you're familiar with that area, but like someone who like Ben Brode from Hearthstone, right? Someone who is a nice, charismatic, kind face who you trust and believe and is really there to tell you guys what's happening. He's there to be that communication link between the devs and between the community. Say, hey, make a dev post or a YouTube video or whatever saying, hey, this week the devs are looking at certain UI changes. We're actually looking at fixing the bag. We're looking at buffing, I don't know, Rampardos. Like, let us know what the devs are working on. Let us know what they're looking at. I think that's like really, really helpful and really important. The problem is that sometimes that creates like I think what the PokeMMO devs want the least is like false expectations being set and then failing to meet those. The PokeMMO devs historically never set deadlines and never make dates because they always end up missing them and because they don't like that feeling. Nobody likes that feeling, right? But like they're very extreme about it to that extent. But I feel like no matter if they set deadlines or not, I feel like that expectation is almost built up in the player's mind. Like what, and that's not really their fault and not their responsibility, but it just kind of happens. So I feel like if that's already happening, you might as well commit, right? In my opinion, I could be wrong. What do I know about being a developer? What do I really know, right? I only know my perspective. I don't know what's 100% correct. This is just my opinion, right? But I feel like back to my point, a communal manager making a dev blog post even once a month. I think RuneScape does it weekly, Magic Arena does it weekly. Having a dev blog post once a month, letting us know what they're working on, letting us know what they're looking at is super, super important. I think a lot of the frustrations from players when things like netball, I think the netball nerf is an amazingly positive thing and is statistically shown to be an amazingly positive thing. But a lot of players don't love it because maybe they just built a Vaporeon and they were looking forward to catching Dittos with that netball strategy and they just bought like 1,000 netballs or whatever and they just thought, and then it gets nerfed, like, oh, that shitty feeling of, oh, I mean, like I just worked hard for this. Letting players know, like, hey, wink, wink, we're looking at netball. It may get nerfed in the future, so just keep in mind before you build any Vaporeons. Having that kind of ahead of time knowledge softens the blow so much when nerfs and changes happen. So I feel like that abruptness affects things a lot in PokeMMO. We don't get any communication, and then it just bam, something happens. Bam, boom, like updates, draw, whatever, right? If we had more communication to soften the blows, I feel like the community would have less visceral reactions. So to some extent, unfortunately, as a dev, you catch so much stuff just ends up being your responsibility, which sucks. It's very, very difficult and very unfair in a lot of ways, but it's something that is the developer's responsibility to try to communicate in a way that sets them up for success and not, it always sets up the audience or the viewer, the player base to have, negative visceral responses, right? Works his way to bed. Okay. Oh man, how can we help PokeMMO? How can we make this game even better? We love it so much. What can the devs do? You gotta twerks his way to bed. Twitch chat, I am twerking. Like, what, bro? What? Come on, you guys are fucking cracked. You guys are so cracked. Yeah, obviously, I think the netball is an amazing thing and it should happen and it's better for the game, but that still fucking sucks, PJ. And I'm still really sorry that you got caught in that situation, and that's not good and you never want that, right? Fuck this Nidoran. Good iPad, say it back. Oh, good night, Shizu. Good night, Gamer King. Much love to you. Much love to you. I should be catching more of these. I should be catching way more of the Pokemon in the Safari Zone. This is one of the easiest / best ways to get your Pokedex numbers up. I need to talk to a few of the NPCs in here. I just throw a rock, and then if it doesn't flee, I just go ahead and go for the Safari Ball. I think I went the wrong way, hilariously. Is there a way to fix this? I don't know if I can fix this. I think I fucked it. I only have enough Safari steps left. Now now you're making the big shmoney, PJ. There you go. Now we're talking. Yeah, I have a video on that, Emad. If you look up spots to hunt Suicune PokeMMO, let me look that up. I will link it to you. Top 5 spots to hunt Entei /Raichu /Suicune. There you go, gamer. You can actually hunt at the Ditto spot in Johto and catch Dittos and make that profit while hunting them, which is kind of cool. We've got a Paris. Add that to the Pokedex. Egg Bomb. Huge TM. Egg Bomb goes crazy. I don't think this has... I'm out of Safari Steps. I kind of fucked this, but that's okay. It's one of the hype behind Ditto boxes. Ditto boxes are the backbone of rare shiny hunting. So if you want a shiny Charmander, you need 30,000 Dittos on average. If you want a shiny Beldum, 30,000 Dittos on average. Dittos are just the backbone of all rare shunting. So you need so many of them in the game. Winning the Heatran Den. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is for. I'm so sorry. Good luck to you. That on Scarlet Violet. I don't have anything. I'm really sorry. Good luck to you, man. Okay, 500 more Pokeyen. We're going back in, boys. We're heading back in. I fucked up my path. I was kind of just dirtling around. Let me focus a little more on taking the right path here, if possible. Pokeball here, though. I'm getting distracted. Leaf Stone. I don't think you have to go in this building. Yeah, I don't think so. I think you're supposed to go... Okay, loop around here. Yo, what's up, Spidget? How you doing, dude? How you doing today? What's up, what's up, what's up? Heatran... True... The Heatran Raid Den in Sinnoh. True and real. Actually, new update just dropped in PokeMMO. The Heatran Raid Den is here. True and real. Not a meme. I think this is right. Okay. Keep drawing up making eggs. Where's Big Man? There you go. Switch. There you go. Where's Big Demand? Ditto will supply things at nerf and how the event currently. Yeah. Dittos are. I want to test it, but it seems like Ditto catching should be more profitable. But we'll see. Why do people buy Leppas on the GTL? I mean, this is a good question for a PSA. Why do people buy Leppas on the GTL when you could always reliably find someone in trade chat who sells them cheaper? It's two things. Number one, convenience. Sometimes I just buy a few Leppas off the GTL because I just don't want to bother, going to trade chat, whatever. It's just quicker, right? It's faster, convenient, right? You'll pay that upcharge. But sometimes people just don't know. Sometimes people just don't know that if you go to trade chat, you can find someone who's selling Leppas for cheaper because you're dodging the listing fee. So they're making a little more Pokeyen by dodging the listing fee, and you're saving a little bit of Pokeyen. So if you buy a lot of Leppas and want to do a lot of Leppa shunting, it's definitely beneficial. I recommend checking out trade chat and doing trades in bulk with other Leppa sellers. Great question. Definitely something to talk about. I just don't know. It's a great question. So I just don't know how reliably those would sell, PJ. That's my only concern. And I just don't know. How nice of you, Coco. I'm okay. It's cold and snowy here, so dude, now I feel bad. I'm so jealous. Everyone's saying all my friends are saying it's snowing in Maryland, and it's just raining here. I want snow so bad. I love snow so much. There are no Xmas event notes. Welcome to PokeMMO, Vanessa. So in PokeMMO, we never know if an event is actually happening. We just go based off of historical evidence. So historically, in PokeMMO, they drop a Christmas event every single year. Oh, they skipped it one year, I believe. They drop it almost every year. Around December 25th. There's no Xmas event notes. We don't know what's happening. It's all a big Christmas surprise. So you have to just keep an eye out for it and hope for the best. I know I wish they communicated with us ahead of time, and I'm with you, but Not how it works in PokeMMO, unfortunately. All right, there is HM Surf, and then I also picked up the Gold Teeth. So it was always funny to me, you actually get 2 HMs in the Safari Zone, essentially. You pick up the Gold Teeth, which allow you to, I don't think I have them on that can learn Surf. Oh, Rampardos can. That's so funny. Yeah, of course Rampardos can. I'll teach it over that, sure. And I beat Koga so I can use it. So you get the Gold Teeth here, which you trade into an old man to get Strength HM, I believe, and you also get Surf from that house up there. So we just got 2 HMs essentially. I love snow, man. I love it so much. That's like one of the reasons I don't know. I feel like I would kind of love the Midwest. I feel like it's just very like chill. Maybe it would be too boring. I don't know. But I love the idea of like snow in the Midwest. It sounds so nice. Over in Bethesda right now, nice. My sister lived in Bethesda for a little bit. Not anymore. Snow kind of lit. Like a month. That's probably fair. I love snow, but you might be right. I love snow. I love it because I haven't seen it in so long. You know, lives in Fallout. Hilariously, that's where I think they have their headquarters is in Bethesda, or at least it used to be. I'm pretty sure Bethesda, the game company, came out of Bethesda, Maryland. I could be wrong. Is Bethesda the game company from Bethesda, MD? Bethesda Softworks LLC is an American video game publisher based in Rockville. Okay, well, it's same close enough. Rockville and Bethesda are basically the same. It was probably based around. They're very close-ish, like an hour max. I guess. Pretty sure they based it off it, but I could be wrong. This is your first region. I'm on an alt account right now. I have I don't know if if I'm sound cringe right now, but I have a little over 9,000 hours in PokeMMO. This is not my first region like overall, but this is my first region on an alt account that I'm getting through. So what's up, Wagner? Happy to have you, dude. Grill Fall of Avalon that they've done, but that's I've heard really. I actually know of that game. I've heard it seems really cool. Sav, I'm interested. Is Dust Ball the best ball in game right now? I'm so happy you asked this question. Is Dust Ball the best ball in game right now? The beautiful answer that I love to give is that there isn't a best ball right now. And I love when this is the case in PokeMMO. I think one of the coolest things is the devs actually work pretty hard on Pokeball diversity and using the Dusk Ball when you're in a cave or it's nighttime sometimes, or maybe you want to use Dream Ball when it's on the last turn of sleep. Maybe you want to use Ultra Ball if you don't have it for the Pokedex and you're not really in one of those situations. You could use Quick Ball if it's like a certain Pokemon. You could use Nest Ball. There are so... Pokeball, if you false type sport, there are so many Pokeballs right now that are viable, which is awesome, which is a very, very good thing. If you asked me that question a few months ago, Netball. For the first time ever, for about a year time frame, if you asked me what the best Pokeball was in PokeMMO, it was Netball. Soak Spore, it was broken. Netball, everything Netball. Netball, blah, 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 blah. Netball was the answer, which was so sad to me because Netball was like, it sucked. You don't want that to be the answer. You want it to be varying depending on what you're farming, what you're catching. I think it's a much more diverse gameplay loop than always click Netball. So I'm really happy that we're back to most of PokeMMO's time frame has been, it depends. And we're back to